Unpopular Opinions episode 18, and honestly this one's gonna be pretty short because there's not a lot of them that are really like in depth. I'm just gonna say this week is not really popping as the other ones, but it should still be pretty decent. So the first one is, if you loan a book, you shouldn't expect it to come back in great condition. This isn't a comment on how people should take care of other people's stuff, but if you loan a book, you should expect it to be read. Dog earrings, spin snapping, water damage, you should expect it all to happen if you loan out a book. It's why I don't loan books. Okay, here's the thing. Now, if you loan a book to someone and it comes back water damage, that's fucking crazy. Now, like, you should give me that book. You should give me a new book, and you should start shaking some ass while you give it to me. Like, I don't know. If I lend you something, yeah, for sure. Like, you know, it's fine. Like, maybe a page is like either bent, God forbid, you know, ripped, all that stuff. But if I lend you a book, I should expect it to come back pretty good, because you're just flipping pages. If you give me my book and it's covered in shit, if it's covered in everything and anything, what the hell? I figure you're doing more than just reading that shit, that's for sure. If I lend you a book, I expect it to come back at least the way I give it to you, or maybe just a little bit damaged, but even then it should be minute, because you're just reading, you're just flipping pages. If it comes back water damage, hell nah, bro. Nah, you better suck my... Next one is corporate office jobs rock. People criticize them as being mind-numbing and demoralizing. Sometimes they are, but there's no better feeling than sitting in a cubicle with a cup of coffee on a slow Friday, writing 2 emails, and then taking off 15 minutes early. I worked in trades before, and that was fulfilling, but spending an hour on nonsense report no one will ever read for too much money is a gift people don't realize that they have until it's gone. Okay, so when it comes to like corporate office jobs, I view them as like, hell nah, I never want to do that stuff. People who have corporate jobs and are happy with corporate jobs, that's totally cool. You know, for them, like, it is a blessing. You know, it's nice. You can make a living off of that. You can do pretty good, make a living off of that, just being in a cubicle every day, Monday through Friday. The thing is, I don't know, with me, I just feel like I'm made for just more than that. I don't want to be like, some people find that as being enough. You know, that is their, not peak, I would say, but to them, having an office job, if that's it, you know, they're done. That's how they want to live their life, and that's totally fine. They're probably happy. Me, that's just not how I want to live my life. I want to do something more than just that. I don't know, maybe it's that, I don't know, it's getting a little bit too deep, but I just feel like with me personally, I just want to do something more than just like a regular ass job, you know? That's just me. Maybe because I'm just ambitious and I just see something way more for myself than just being like a waiter right now, because that's what I work as. But hey, you know, everyone is satisfied with their own thing. So no hate to people who love corporate jobs. For me, that's just not it. I just want to be, I don't know, I just want to do something more than just that. The next one is, I still want to be invited even if I can't go. People are the worst. This whole I just want to feel included mindset is exhausting. Like, sorry I didn't invite you to an event. I knew you couldn't or wouldn't come. We both know you're not showing up. What's the point in the fake invite? Exactly. And I'll leave it there. You know, the rest is there for you guys to read it. There's people who actually like, oh, like, he didn't invite me. It's like, dude, you're not going to go either way. Like, I invite people who I know will try to go, or at least, you know, make an attempt to go. Sometimes, you know, they can't go and it's totally fine. But if it's someone like that I've invited multiple times and they never come out, I was like, dude, why even bother with the invite? And if you're the person that doesn't go out at all, you know, they invite you and you just don't go, why are you getting tripped out that they stopped inviting you? Because you never went in the first place. So why are you bitching? I don't know. There's actual people that are like that. Luckily, it's not too many. But the people who are like that, like, dude, if you don't go in the first place, getting an invite is not going to change your mind because you never went in the first place. Are they the worst? No, but they definitely are annoying. Next one is Sean Evans, the Hot Ones guy, is a terrible interviewer. I have no idea why the guy gets so much praise. He's downright terrible at interviewing and makes his show so interesting. A good interviewer is controversial and doesn't sound scripted, but Sean Evans sounds like he's interviewing someone for an entry-level management position at a big box store. He does ask good questions sometimes, but his delivery and interaction with the guests and failure to follow up on their responses is just annoying. Okay, so I don't really watch Hot Ones like at all. I have seen like some clips of them online, and I have really no hate towards Sean Evans. I think it's a good show. I think it's pretty good. The thing is, like, this person's saying that they want like a controversial like interview. I don't know. He just says that he wants like some more, I guess, deeper dive in the questions in the interview. Dude, it's celebrities. You're just asking celebrities what's their favorite dog, where's their favorite place they want to shit, what dog would they shit on, like all that stuff. You're just asking them those kind of basic level questions. And also, like, the thing is, you have to take into account this guy's body's on fire. His nuts are all the way on the ground, sweating so much. They're eating hot ass wings. Of course, it's scripted. It's kind of hard to come up with questions straight from the dome, you know. And like I said, it's just celebrity basic questions. Sometimes they do elaborate all that stuff too. Like, sometimes the person getting interviewed, they can elaborate more, and that's also on them. The thing is, it's just supposed to be some casual little show where someone goes in, you know, eat some hot ass wings, gets asked some pretty decent questions. Sometimes he does have some decent questions, I will say that. But anything, it's nothing too serious. It's just a simple show. I don't know, like, you want them to be controversial, dude, like, that's some politics type shit. It's just celebrities, bro. Like, I couldn't care less about celebrities. And the last one is, if you're grilling with propane, you might as well go inside and cook. The best part about grilling is the smoky flavor from coals and wood. All you're getting from propane grill is high heat and grill marks. Save your time and your money, just use George Foreman and some shit. Dudes who refuse to step foot in the kitchen but pride themselves on grilling with propane in the summer are a special breed. Okay, so this one I really can't really say much because I don't really grill that much. My dad mostly does the grilling. But I will say this, I feel like people who use propane tank is just one thing that's easier than using wood or charcoal, because it's not that hard to clean up. Plus you can kind of save it and use it again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And another thing too is like just getting a high heat. The whole point of like barbecuing for sure, or just grilling, you just get a high heat that you can't really hit inside with your regular kitchen. And also the smoke, I think that's like another thing too, right? Don't people like having smoke on their steak, or using the smoke, right, to help out with the steak cooking and all that stuff? So I feel like there's a lot of factors. People cook their steak differently or grill differently. So if you're really bashing on people for using a propane tank, that's kind of messed up. I just gotta say, like, nothing hangs between your thighs, that's for sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.